They're making speculations saying we won't work out. We ain't listening to nothing they talking about. This is the kind of love that comes once in a lifetime, for a lifetime. Okay, let's get this thing going. Okay, so I see there's one person in here. Oh, hey D. Hey Adrian. Hey y'all. Y'all made it in. Hey. Come on in the room. How y'all feeling? Oh, my thing is shaking, huh? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. About to get started. I'm going to give a few more people time to get in here. How was everybody's day? Tired, but I made it. Okay? Man, who you telling? Tired, but I made it. Okay, I think my phone is shaking because I have it sitting on this table. I'm good. I'm just excited. I've been running around today, but I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm like, this is my first time going live doing a tutorial. Normally I do tutorials and I'm recording myself, so if I mess up, I can just stop and do it over, edit the video. Y'all know how that go. Hey, Elise, is it Elisa? Am I saying it right? Elisa. I want to make sure I'm pronouncing everybody's name right. Adrian, D, Elisa. You need a drink? Okay. I think after this, I'm going to go have one. I have a meeting with a couple of my friends. Oh, that's my family right there. What's up, Angie? We're going to go discuss some business and more opportunities for ourselves and, you know, just tapping in. That's, you know, one thing I find with being an entrepreneur and a business owner, you want to have people you could tap in with and, you know, relax with, and like-minded people who can understand what you're going through. So that's kind of what we're doing, like a little powwow type deal after my live. So I'm just waiting for a couple of more people to get in here, but the live will be saved because I understand people are, you know, at work. They're just getting home from work. Like the last one I scheduled for 7. I'm like, but if people are on the East Coast. Hey, Daniqua, am I saying it right? Y'all tell me if I mispronounce your name. Daniqua? I love the name too. That's pretty. Yes, like-minded. I forgot. I just drew a blank. I forgot what I was saying. Let me wave at y'all. Oh, but it's good to have people you could tap in with and hold us accountable, because it'd be days where I'm like, I'm ready to throw my whole business away, y'all. It gets stressful. Like, it gets really stressful, especially when you are the CEO, the CFO, the photographer, the creative director, the administrator, the manager, the customer service rep. Like, when you're doing it all, it's some days where I get up, I wake up, and I say, you know what, Lord, I'm just going to turn over and go to sleep just for about 15 more minutes. Because it gets rough. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. I'm happy that I'm able to, you know, maintain and, you know, keep doing what I'm doing. But it gets stressful. It gets stressful. Oh, I said it right good. Hey, there's Miss Thomas. Hey, boo. And please forgive me, y'all. Regine. Is that how you say it? Regine? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody's name right. LOL. It does get rough, but the results are amazing. They really are. They really are. And it's really a chance for you to see how strong you are. you know, and it builds character. You know what I'm saying? It really builds character. It tests your faith. You know, it tests your patience. You know what I'm saying? Because like for me, even selling sublimation blanks, like my Kreationz, like my blinging and all my t-shirts and stuff, you know, they've been selling, but I just knew when I started selling blanks, it was going to take off immediately. Y'all know I built my website. I done posted. I done ordered from my vendors. I ain't sold not one blank yet. And I'm not complaining, but it's such a test of patience because you feel like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have did this. It's always so much room for doubt. You know what I'm saying? So running a business, and it really, it builds character. It molds you, you know, and I've just learned that everything that I've gone through, it's preparing me for that next level. So if I can't, you know, handle this thing, you know, with ease and learn how to breathe through it, then that means I'm not ready for the next level. So it's just a test of you as a person, period. I was just talking about this today. Some days are better. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Some days, you know, you be like, ooh, orders. Because I know when I first started selling dominoes last year, that was during the pandemic. And when I say I sold, I made some good money around Father's Day. And then everything slowed down. And it was just like, uh-oh, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I should just, you know, don't doubt yourself, because it's going to go up and down. Look at the stock market. One day it's like this and one day it's like that. So even our emotions, everything is up and down. Everything is a roller coaster. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like we just have to have like-minded individuals. Like I appreciate everybody in the group. We're not, you know, a big, you know, 1,000-member group, but I appreciate the small stuff first. You know what I mean? We can get to know each other and we can build our family and, you know, build our communication and build our thing, and then worry about growing. The growth, it'll come. It'll come. So I don't want to start talking and preaching, because I'll be up in here about to preach a sermon, and that's not what we're here for on today. So today, y'all, I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to try to make it short and sweet. I'm not going to hold you. It's 5:07. So about 5:10, I'm going to get started on the tutorial. I just want to see if there's going to be any more people coming in. But like I said, if not, yeah, baby steps for sure. Crawl before you walk, honey. But I will leave the live tutorials up for the people that, you know, miss them or come late or you have to leave early. Totally understood. So, oh, I know what I was saying. Last week I had planned it for 7 o'clock, and I know that was kind of late for the people that were like on the East Coast, and you know, so I'm trying to accommodate everyone as much as I can. And then, you know what, I probably should have silenced my phone, huh? Because y'all gonna be hearing all my little notifications. Girl, your skin looks amazing. Oh, thank you. I'll be trying. Thank you. I appreciate that. So y'all, and if you have questions, I'm going to be like looking at my computer screen too, and I'll probably, you know, turn the camera at times so you guys can see what I'm doing in Cricut Design Space. If you have questions, you know, feel free to ask. I want us to have a space where we are feeding off of each other. I don't know everything. I'm really just like tapping into the business Kiafa. Like I'm really, you know, going hard and everything. So I don't know everything. I didn't start the group so I can make it look like I'm the big bad creator and all that kind of stuff. I did this because I want a network of people that I know, you know, we'll have, you know, at least weekly communication, you know, once or twice a week or whatever, however many times you tap in. I'm just trying to build, you know, and inspire people and be inspired, because y'all been posting these tumblers and I'm like, okay, I need to step my thing right on up. Y'all are so inspiring. The work looks great. And even if you haven't posted anything, it doesn't matter. The fact that you're here, you know what I'm saying? It's groups that I'm in, and I'm just kind of like a fly on the wall, because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to soak it all in. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm rambling, y'all excuse me. Like I said, this is my first live. I'm excited. I'm so glad you guys are here. So no excuses, but I'm just, you know, I don't want to be all over the place. So, and I will appreciate if y'all give me some feedback on it, or if you know, have any suggestions for me, or if I'm talking too fast, if I'm talking too much, if I'm not talking enough, let me know. Please, 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 please. Constructive criticism, I'm cool with that. So it is 5:10, y'all. So I'm going to go over the supplies list. make sure, I hope everybody has everything. And even if you don't, if you're just watching and you want to, you know, watch the video later and do the lighter later, that's fine. But this one, I actually, so this is not a big, I know I said a big lighter, but this is just some lighters that I had in my craft drawer, among other things, all kind of stuff. But this is one that I did. It's not sealed or anything. I'm just going to teach you guys how to upload your photo, whatever, you know, picture you want to use. And then just, you know, show you what to do in Design Space. And this is a pretty basic video. I didn't want to do anything too technical because, like I said, it's my first one and I don't want to be, you know, all over the place. So we got the big lighter, just a regular printer. This is not a sublimation tutorial, so just a regular printer that you print, fax, and scan and copy on. I'm using my HP DeskJet 3630 edition or something like that. So just a basic printer. Cricut Printable Vinyl is what I have. I have a few, but this is the first one I grabbed. It doesn't have to be Cricut as long as it's printable vinyl. For my tutorial, I know there's a lot of different ways to do a lot of the things that we do, and everybody has their preferences for which brands they like and, you know, what they want to use, but I'm just kind of giving you a basic. So if you're new to this and you want to start selling stuff, or if you make rolling trays, this is something you can add to your, you know, your rolling tray set. People might want to buy individual lighters. It's something you can start with, you know, whatever. So printable vinyl. And then I have my Cricut Explorer Air 2, and I'll be using Cricut Design Space. Some people use Silhouette. That's fine. However you choose to upload your image and print it, that's good. But I'm just doing Cricut because I'm more familiar with it. I do have Silhouette, the business edition. It was for $40. I'll give you guys more information on that. Silhouette gives you a larger print space. As to where Cricut is a Design Space is a little bit more limited as far as size with different things, but you'll learn that the more you get into it, you'll start seeing these things and learning these things. And so whatever I learn, I will definitely be passing it on, because I don't feel like that crabs in the bucket or crabs in the barrel thing. I'm not with all that. I don't feel like I don't need to share. I feel like you get blessed because you bless. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I don't want to get all technical and preachy. Okay, so this is the lighter that I'm going to be using. If you guys are ready, didn't Cricut up the print size? I think I heard that, but I'm not sure if they did or not, because I haven't witnessed it like for myself, but I think I did hear that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't we want to pass on information and it's not true. I have to go look at, you know, for myself, but I think you might be right. That would be great. What I think for Cricut, because they went with that whole, we're getting ready to start charging you guys to upload, and, you know, it's going to be $10, and it was like such an uproar. And then there's so many different feelings about the Cricut mug press. Like Cricut is kind of in the hot seat right now. So I think they probably are trying to step their stuff up a little bit. I think it's coming. I haven't seen it yet though. Okay. And I will check into it. Okay, yep, we can all check and come back and have a little powwow and discuss, because Cricut, they in the hot seat. Like they kind of retracted their statement about, you know, only being able to upload 20 images for free. They went back on that, you know, because they saw people wasn't feeling that, you know. But I didn't have a big problem with it because I'm not really uploading that much right now. You know what I'm saying? So okay, so let me get into this so we can get on in here and do what we have to do. I'm gonna put you guys in front of the computer so you can see what I'm doing. Hold on. What I know I'm gonna have to do is get a little bit more, I guess, tech savvy with this live, because my phone is bouncing all over the place. So I gotta get it together. So I'm gonna turn my screen around so you guys can see. Let me go into new project. And again, this is the lighter that I have. It's not a Bic, but it's just a regular lighter. Okay. And so I'm in the Cricut design space. Thank you. I appreciate it. My nerves is rattling right now because I'm like, I don't want to be talking too much. So I'm going to, you know, go slow. I don't know how familiar everyone is with design space. So I'm going to use a picture that I uploaded. These are some of the things that I have already uploaded. I'm going to use my cover art. You just go here. Go to insert images. Okay. So when you originally upload it, you know, it comes out whatever size is going to come out. Let me see what you guys are saying. They need to do something. I purchased a heat press brand new out the box and it doesn't work. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, it's so much. It's like, it's always like, you really never know. What did he say on Forrest Gump? Life is like a box of chocolates. Because I know people who've ordered heat presses and they came all dismantled. And, you know, I've ordered a couple of things and it was not what I thought it should be. You know what I mean? So, it's like you got to pray on these orders, honey. Let me tell you. So, for, oh, wait, let me turn my camera back around. I'm sorry, y'all. Don't get dizzy. So for this particular lighter, I put the width as 2.4 and the height as 2.7. Now I did these earlier. This is one of them that I did. And I used 2.8 and then 2.55. And as you can see, it didn't go all the way around. And then I had a whole bunch of sticker paper of printable vinyl left on the bottom. So I kind of had to tuck it. So the measurements are going to vary depending on the lighter. And then you might have to play around with the measurements a little bit because it's always a little bit different. Like I knew somebody who used these lighters and their measurements were still different from mine. So you'll have to play with it a little bit. And let me go back here so you can see where I'm talking about. So if you look here, for my people that are new with the design space, this is where you set your measurements, your width and your height. Right here, you see this little lock. Okay, so if it's locked, say I put 2.5 here, and then I try to go change this one to 3. This is just, I'm throwing it out there. See how it automatically, since it's locked, whatever measurement you put in is going to change it to whatever it feels it should be. So what you want to do is you want to unlock it. So that way you have the freedom to customize your measurements. Can you guys see good? Because I'm holding my phone, so I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So what I found worked for me for this particular lighter was 2.4 width, 2.4. And then for my height, okay, design space gonna start acting up. Don't act up on my tutorial. Let me make sure my internet is connected. Okay. And so for my height, it was 2.7. Okay. So you guys see how it changed over here? My width is 2.4, height 2.7. Okay. And then we're going to go over here. Once you get your measurements in, we're going to go right over here to make it. Click on make it. And this is a print and cut. So this is going to go to your regular printer. And over here you have the option, like if you want to mirror it. For this, you do not want to mirror your image. Mirroring your image is more like for sublimation, or if you're using heat transfer vinyl, because it flips your design around so that when you place it on whatever fabric or material you're going to use, it'll be the correct direction. You know what I mean? So with this, you don't want to mirror it because it's going straight wrapped around, you know, your lighter. Okay. So then we're going to go to continue down here in the corner. And let me know if I'm moving too fast, you guys, because I'm looking at the screen and I'm trying to make sure I read your comments too. Okay, so then we're going to go to send to printer. And now for this project, I'm going to turn my bleed off. We don't need bleed for this. And then also, you want to make sure you have the right printer. Right now, it's on my ArcScan, my shipping label printer, because I just did some shipping labels. So you want to always go in there and make sure you have the right printer. So I'm using my DeskJet. And then I always like to go to the print using system dialog. That's just so I can check my settings, you know, make sure everything is everything. So it's still on my ArcScan. If you look right here, it's still on the wrong printer. So I'm going to go to my DeskJet, HP DeskJet right there. Okay. Print. Okay, what just happened? Oh, it just printed before I could check my settings. Okay, hold on. Let me do this over. Let me turn my bleed off again. Use system dialog. Print. I just got a Cricut Joy and I'm scared to use it. Can I do this with the Joy? You know what? I don't have a Joy, but I'm sure you can. The Joy is just smaller and they're really convenient. Like if you're doing pop-up shops or if you want to do like printing on the go. I was thinking about getting one. So I'm not really sure. If there's anybody in here who knows about the Cricut Joy, please feel free to chime in because I'm not really sure. But I think you can. I think it's just smaller prints. I don't think you wouldn't be able to do this. Yeah, it's just smaller. That's what I thought. I can't wait to get my little Joy. I think I'm gonna get one. And you know what else? I also kind of had second thoughts on the mug, the Cricut mug press, because I have a convection oven, but I don't know. I was kind of thinking about getting one. I'm torn. I don't know. Because my convection oven, really I got it for my sublimation tumblers. But I just think sometimes the more machines you have, the more you can do. And then the more you can do at one time. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know it might be a little pricey, but I'm claiming big things for my business. I'm claiming, you know, my own warehouse, my workspace. So having all these things, it's only going to be convenient. You know what I'm saying? It'll make life a little easier for us as creators. So, I mean, you know, pretty much everything Cricut makes, everything is going to be pricey. That's the thing. But us being entrepreneurs and creatives, we know how to make a way to get the money to get the things that we need. Somebody told me the more that they realize they want, they just go make a whole nother stream of income for it. You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about that. But let me turn y'all back around. Let's see. Oh, wait, let me go back and read y'all comments. I've heard, yeah, that it's just smaller. You should. Raging, you telling me I should go ahead and get it? You think it too, Elisa? Yeah, I think I might. I was thinking about getting a maker, but I want to start small because I use more tools. Well, right now. That wouldn't be a bad thing to do, though, getting a maker, because with the maker, you can, you know, you have more options, you know, as far as the Explorer Air 2 goes. As far as cutting, you can cut wood, thicker wood. I think the cutting, the size, I don't know. I think you have more, what am I trying to say? I think that the printing and cutting size is bigger than the Explorer Air 2, but don't quote me. I'm not sure. But I just feel like I started with the Explorer Air 2 because I didn't know about the maker. I didn't hear about the maker until after my purchase. If I would have known about it, I probably would have started with a maker. Because, I mean, even though you're learning, at least you'll have everything available to you. The more, you know, the more you do and the more you learn, you'll already have the machine that you need. You don't have to go buy a whole nother machine. You know what I'm saying? So it'll probably save you money in the long run. You can cut more materials with the maker. I was thinking about, yeah, I have the maker and I love it. You can do a lot more with the cutting machine. Okay. But gotta get a miter saw first. Okay, so you use those types of those tools. I haven't, saws and all that. Girl, you good. You gonna need to start a group so you can teach us some of the things that you doing. So, okay, let me get back into this, y'all. Okay, so what I didn't do the first time, I'm gonna try to do it now. So I go to preferences and I'm using printable vinyl. So I'm gonna go to paper type. And the paper that I'm using it's a matte paper. So I always pick other matte inkjet papers. I usually use that the most. So that's just for me. And then print quality, I always use best. And I'm probably going to need to put some paper in my printer. So let me do that now. So like I said, this is the paper that I have. This is Cricut's printable vinyl. But you can use any printable vinyl. They have it on Amazon, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, all that. So just make sure it's printable. Basically, it's kind of like sticker paper, but some of them say sticker paper specifically, and some say printable vinyl. So, okay, I'm gonna go over here to my printer. What kind of printer do I have? This is my printer right here. I just have the HP DeskJet 3631. That's what I'm gonna print on right now. And this is my paper. You can see I cut something earlier. I am recycling my paper. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in. And then, oh shoot, I'm about to kill myself. Somebody just knocked on my door and scared the daylights out of me, y'all. I'm sorry. Woo. Hi. Oh yeah, thank you.
Yes. There you go.
Thanks. Sorry, y'all.
Enjoy.
Okay, thank you. Y'all getting all the bloopers today. I forgot I ordered some food and he knocked on my door like he was the police. Almost made me break my neck. Okay. Let's get back into this. Don't tell nobody y'all heard me fall. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and push OK and print. It's saying I'm out of paper, but I just oh, you can't hear me? Can you guys hear me anymore? Yeah, I'm good. He just banged. I don't know if you guys heard the knock knock. He banged on the door. It scared the daylights out of me.
Oh, the police?
No, I knew it wasn't the police. The police don't have no reason coming over here. It's saying I'm out of paper, so let me fix this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell on that when they say rate your Postmates driver, he knocked on my door. It almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, for your information, there's a sale at Walmart for the credit. Oh, for the Cricut. Oh, really? At Walmart? Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. Okay. Let me go grab my paper. Okay, so this is how it comes out, right? Now I'm gonna put you guys back on my phone stand. Thank you, babe. I'll turn you around for a second. Ooh, my heart is beating fast, y'all. I almost broke my whole neck. All you guys would have seen was the ceiling. The way he knocked on that door just now, I almost, ooh. Okay. So that was the print, and now I'm gonna put it in my Cricut for the cut. What happened? My phone phone just did something. Let me know if you guys are there, because my phone just did something real crazy. Are you guys still here? Because it said for some reason my oh, look, listen, that Mickey, I'm about to show y'all. This was my first attempt at layering. Let me see, why is this little? When I first got my, oh, I know why you can't hear me, because I was covering up my speaker. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? I think I was covering up my speaker. Okay, cool. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me, because I think I was covering my speaker with my, Okay, so we good with the hearing? Okay, cool. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so this was my first attempt at layering. Now, if you look closely, you can tell I didn't know what I was doing. I cut the wrong parts out. So this was supposed to be like a flower, and I said, you know what? I'm going to just leave it on here anyway so I can remember my little humble beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I always leave it there so I can always remember where I came from. Because I thought, I was like, oh, I was so excited. So this is the picture I'm using. And the black lines that you see around the picture, these are called registration marks. And what they're here for is when the Cricut starts cutting, because the Cricut is going to go and you're going to see it doing all kinds of stuff. And basically what it's doing, it has like a little light, and I'll turn the camera around so you guys can see it, but it kind of measures the paper to see where your picture is and where it needs to cut. So you'll always get these black lines, because I've seen people ask, well, how do I get the black lines from around my picture? It's going to do that. That's what it does when it prints, because when you do the print and cut, it needs to be able to measure where to cut. Yes, I do the same thing. Humble beginnings. Okay. And so this is the mat that I'm using. This is my mat. I've had this since I got my Cricut. This is a 12 by 12. So I've had this thing for about 2 or 3 years. I haven't replaced it yet. All I do is spray it with some awesome. Get a paper towel. Wipe this thing clean. Boom. And it's back sticky. It's probably time for me to clean it again. But this is what this is what I've been using. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your picture, make sure you line it, right up on the corner, straight line, so that the Cricut can actually read your picture correctly. So see. Yeah, I've had this same mat for about 3 years. I've had my Cricut now. This is the same mat. This is the only mat that I have. And when it stopped sticking, I just got some awesome from the 99-cent store, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar, whatever. Spray it and wipe it clean, and it, like, in a few minutes, let it dry, air dry. Boom, it's right back sticky. Now I don't know how many times I'll be able to do that, because I don't know if the awesome eventually might, wear it off. But until then, Kia for using the same mat. Don't play with me. Okay, and so for this, what I do, and this is just preference, but I get a couple of pieces of tape, and I just kind of stick it right here. I have bought Awesome to do that, but just was like, no, I've used it a few times already. But I just stick it there just in case, anything decides to try to move around. I've had that happen. And it doesn't interfere with your cut. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see. Put that right in there. Y'all excuse my table, because I be in here working and doing all kind of stuff. Okay. Let me get you guys situated so you can see what I'm doing on the screen. Maybe I should take you guys closer. Yeah. So you can see. Okay, so I'm using printable vinyl. I always pick, for this, I pick premium vinyl. So once it's printed, then this is going to pop up. Can you guys see that? Or do I need to take you out close? Okay, so once you printed it out, this is going to pop up. So you can pick the material that will be being cut. I go with premium. Okay, so then once you click that, this light will blink. You go ahead and push that, and it's going to bring your mat in. No, I don't think it did it. It didn't do that. Hold on. I didn't have it all the way in. Make sure it's under those two little slabs right there. Okay, then I'm going to push this button here to let it know that I'm ready for the mat to be inserted. Okay, why is it not doing it for me? Okay, I had to kind of help it a little bit. Okay, now the Cricut light is blinking. That means I'm ready for it. My phone is blurry. Come on. Yeah. This means I'm ready for it to cut. So. You see the little light there? It uses the registration marks to make sure that it cuts your picture accurately. Pushes it on out, and you just push this button to make sure your mat comes all the way out. Boom. Okay, we're gonna take this off, and basically all you have to do is kind of just pop it out. I'm doing this with one hand now, so and it's ready to be placed onto your lighter. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put you guys back on the phone stand. I think there's a different type of phone stand I want to use just so I won't be all over the place. Now, some people do seal it. Someone asked, do you need to seal it? Some people do with Mod Podge, or I've heard people use resin. But for me, what I think I want to do next time is I'm going to use the lamination paper, the clear kind of glossy, so it'll give it that extra pop. Because Mod Podge, they have glossy Mod Podge, but it might dull it. Hey, Tequila. That's my business partner right there, y'all. Another dope, talented sister, entrepreneur, business owner. She owns a few businesses. She actually encouraged me to start my business, and I'll get more into that later. But hey, Tequila. What was I saying? Oh, some people put clear tape over it. It's just all in preference. Oh, I was thinking of laminate paper. Yeah, that's what I think I want to use. But if I do, I would normally put it on top of here, so when it actually cuts, it'll cut the laminating paper the same size as well. You know what I mean? But for this tutorial, I was just trying to do it basics just so you can see how to do it. And then everything else is pretty much preference. Mod Podge, epoxy resin, lamination paper, clear tape, You know, it's all in preference. I've gone on YouTube and I've seen people do it several different ways. So, so this is my lighter. And like I said, the measurements will be different for the lighter that you are using. I had to mess around with it a few times earlier today just to kind of get it halfway right. So you're just going to... Now, some people cover up this little black part. Some people start underneath. That's preference as well. Contact paper. Oh, I didn't even think about that. And I have so much. Oh my God. I remember when I first started crafting and YouTube had me buying everything. Y'all, I probably have about 20 rolls of contact paper. And I don't even really use it. I mean, I keep it, but YouTube will have you buying all kinds of stuff. Y'all, I have so much stuff that I have not used because of YouTube, but it's cool because you figure you'll eventually use it. And then some of the stuff I got, and I forgot what I got it for. That's an addiction. I need help. But I never thought about contact paper. Tequila Patron influenced me to start a TikTok channel. Want to say thanks for that. You see, I didn't even know that. So you never know who you are inspiring. That's why I say don't give up even when the days get rough, because the people that you're inspiring, they need to see that too. They need to, you know, like, dang, she was feeling bad, or, you know, her sales were low and now boom, she a millionaire. She got her own warehouse, and you know what I mean? So you never know who you're inspiring. So don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. But then, you know, don't give up on the people that are watching you every day too. You never know. A lot of people will watch. They won't comment. They won't like. They won't share. They won't. But they will watch you. That's why there's such a difference between the number of views on your regular post feed and in your story. Your post feed, you might get 2 likes. But on that story, you done had 127 people watch your story. You feel what I'm saying? So some people won't say nothing, and that's fine. I don't care. Somebody's watching. If it's one person watching, then you inspire that one person. You don't know why God put people in your life. You don't know how many he gonna put. You know what I'm saying? But you just do what your purpose is, and that's just to inspire whoever God has put you in the path of. And I'm not gonna preach because I don't, you know, but okay. So anyway, back to this. So this is my single cover. Because besides this, I'm a singer, songwriter, performer, hostess, background vocalist, and this is my last single that I released Valentine's Day of 2020. And so I'm going to be adding this to my merch. That's why I'm using it. And then I also do rolling trays and grinders and blunt cutters, and I figure I can add these to the set, you know, just to make it personal for my customers. Oh, I'm missing y'all comments. Let me see. Elisa Henry. Yes, to seal, and it works. Doesn't lift or come apart. I used to do the Mod Podge, but it leaves streaks. Yeah, Mod Podge is... I started with Mod Podge because that's what everybody was doing on YouTube, and now I have bottles just sitting there. I use it, but not as much. Girl, yes, I don't understand that for the life of me. That's why I post more in my stories. Right. Yes, I love to share. I'd be so happy for people. Yes, come on. So, I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, try to center this as much as possible. It's kind of hard. I'm trying to do it backwards and look in the camera while I'm doing it. And then you just kind of roll it around. I heard one girl on YouTube say, when you roll in the picture on there, just roll it like a blunt. I'm like, well, I don't know how to roll a blunt, so that's not helping me. But if you do know how to roll a blunt, then I guess you would know how to roll this sticker on there. But I'm just doing it the best way I can. Okay, so this did not come out the way I wanted it to. So that's why I said you have to kind of work with it. See how it didn't line up the way I wanted to. So I noticed one of the ladies that I follow on YouTube, she does the clear tape, and she makes the tape longer than the picture. And so once she wraps it, she cuts it. It's different ways to do it. I really pretty much just wanted to show you guys how to do the print and cut in Design Space. She said, Lord, not the blunt roll. Yeah, she said it on YouTube. She said, yeah, somebody told you just gotta roll it like a blunt. And I'm like, I never rolled a blunt. So that's not helping me, sis. But I mean, I guess I can kind of figure out. I've seen blunts roll, but whatever. Whatever the case. Y'all catch my drift. So the thing about the printable vinyl is you can unstick it because I want it straight. And I'm not sure why it's not coming out straight. And my last two didn't come out straight. Right, same here. Girl, why I was thinking the same thing. I don't know how to roll a blunt either, so I don't feel so bad. I ain't never rolled a blunt. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I think I rolled one blunt, like, I was probably about 21, 22, and that blunt was so crooked. That's why I tell people I ain't never rolled one. Because really I didn't, because couldn't nobody smoke it, because it was so crooked. And that was my first and last try, so I gave up. But, so I'm trying to unwrap this to see if I can get it on a little bit straighter. Or what I might have to do is increase my width. So the width for this was 2.4. So maybe I'll go like 2.5 or something like that. Y'all don't laugh at me. That blunt was crooked. It was shaped like an L. I was like, how do I do that? Okay. So I'm going to try to do this again. I have $5 on it. Girl, I don't even remember if I had anything on it. I was just trying to roll a blunt. I was trying to be cool. I was with the cool kids that day. I'm trying to see if I can get this thing a little bit straighter because wrap it on around. And then with the cigarette lighters, I know people were saying they would seal with epoxy, but I don't know how I feel about that because, you know, this is fire in this thing, and I don't really know how the epoxy would do with that. And I don't want y'all coming in my Facebook group talking about, Kiafa, you told me to seal it with epoxy, and yeah, I don't, you know. Okay, I did a little bit better that time. But, and also I see my Cricut left like a little tiny white line. So I probably could have cut that, you know, just with the regular scissors. And, yeah, so I don't know. Or what I could do maybe is put, if it's not going to come out super, super straight, put that maybe like, on this side, you know, because this is where people always hold it. You know what I mean? But I don't want to give them nothing half ASS. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to figure that part out. But I just wanted to show you guys, this is how you do it. These are the two I did earlier, you know, and they all actually came out with that little, so it's something with my measurements. But I just want you guys to kind of, you know, get the basics of it. And being that this was my first live tutorial, I wanted to do something that wasn't too hard and too complicated. Like I see now, I'm gonna have to do something that's with my excuse me, my phone holder, you know, so that I don't have to keep turning y'all around and all that, you know. So anybody have any questions? And then I don't know too, because I know I wanted to use a big lighter, so I don't know if that, you know, what those measurements are for the big. So it's just, y'all got to play with it. But I just want you to get the basic idea. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. This was fun. I really appreciate you guys tapping in today. And this live will be left in the group. So if you missed anything or, oh, and if you have a pen and pad, write these numbers down. Because these are some measurements that I heard other people use too. So maybe something will work for you. So I've heard 2.8 for width and 2.55 for height. I've heard 2.9 for width, 2.3 for height. Oh, thank you guys. And then I've heard 2.3 for width, 2.9 for height. 2.4 for width, 2.7 for height. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that because I was nervous. I was like, ooh, I kept looking at the clock. I was like, ooh, I got 10 minutes. Lord help me because I don't want to come in here messing up. And then y'all almost see me trip and fall and my whole life almost flew out the window. But we ain't gonna worry about that. We ain't gonna tell nobody. That's group business. And then I also heard 2 point. Now one lady, the one who said roll the thing like you rolling the blunt, she said 2.45 width and 2.45 height. So I just threw those numbers out there for you guys to give you something to start with, and you can just kind of plug them in and see how it goes. And then also what I learned after the fact is this is my actual printable vinyl. The blunt roller, she said use regular printer paper first to measure because now I've pretty much wasted my printable vinyl, and this stuff is not cheap. Y'all know it's not cheap. So when you are trying to figure something out, I think that's a good rule of thumb. Use your regular printer paper because it's, a lot less expensive than your vinyl and your printable vinyls and, all that stuff. So yeah, this paper is pretty wasted, but I'll use it for some scrap paper or something. Girl, please go with the flow. So, but that's it for this tutorial, ladies. I'm excited. I can say I got one under my belt. Woo! And I know personally what I feel like I need to work on, and that is my phone holder. So I can make sure that I have you guys stable. Okay. Oh yeah, 5:52. My husband keeping time for me. Thank you, baby. That's good to know. Yes. So I have fun with you all. Thank you guys so much. Just like I said again, for being a part of Kreationz. Tell my brother I said hello. Baby Yolanda said hey.
Hey.
He said hey. What was I saying? Just that fast. I got too excited just now. Just thank you for being a part of the group, first of all, because I know there are thousands and thousands of groups out there. And, and I'm a part of a lot of them myself, but I just wanted to create something on my own, just to kind of, help people. Sometimes I see in the groups, it get kind of weird sometimes, and I'm like, knowing me and the people that I deal with, I don't want the drama. I'm not trying to always kick people out the group and, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. Yes, I understand, everybody's trying to make money and run their business, and I get it. But some things, it's like, come on, man, like, we supposed to be uplifting each other. I don't mind if you share your links. Look, this is what it came down to for me, because I didn't even really like putting that in the rules about don't put no links to your websites and no, but how are we supposed to help each other grow? You know what I mean? I could see, okay, yeah, I sell sublimation blanks, so yes, don't post any other sublimation vendors. But as far as just posting your links and things like that, I can't sell every human being a tumbler. My girl Regine, she does some bomb tumblers. Tequila, she does rolling trays, she does mugs. A lot of us do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Have a great night, you guys, whoever's leaving. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, no, don't post nothing because I'm going to sell everything to everybody. That is like unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? Yes, don't sell blanks in this group because this is my, my blanks thing, but I'm not going to keep y'all from posting y'all links and stuff like that because I want to empower us. We, somebody might not have the taste for what I make. They might like your stuff better, and that's not bad. It's not a bad thing. Why do they have Walmart and Target? Some people like Walmart, some people like Target, and some people even go to the other place that they, like the least. It's not a matter of, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, don't do that. I'm not trying to kick people out. I really want people to grow, and including myself. You guys inspire me. I'm telling y'all, Regine, I've been following her for so long on Instagram. I said, she probably gonna think I'm a stalker. You know what I'm saying? I do rolling trays. Oh no, Tequila. Yeah, she does them too. She does a different type of tray. Like, I haven't even done the type of tray she does. Hers are like immaculate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all do our own thing. We all do it our way. You know what I mean? So, like on Follow Friday, or, if somebody asks you something, you don't have to tell them, well, go to my inbox. Y'all, I'm a little different. I kind of, sometimes that irritates me when they're like, well, I don't know if I can post anything, because if the purpose of the group is to help, then why would I tell you not to help? You know, or if they say, well, where did you get that from? Well, I can't tell you. It's kind of a contradictory type thing, you know what I'm saying? But so anywho, I didn't really want to get all into that, but I just wanted to let you guys know, for me, that's what I'm about, like really uplifting each other. Let's all follow each other. You know, I share people's posts that do the same thing as me. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't sell to everybody. If that's the case, I will be a millionaire already. You know what I'm saying? I haven't put them off. I need a little guidance. What, for the tumblers? Oh, and that brings me to another thing. If you feel like you would like to do a live tutorial in this group, please let me know. I'm open to that. I'm coming to you, Kiafa, and to you, Tequila. Okay, we here. If you would like to do something, because I know, like, we all do our thing, and maybe you might want to do a tutorial, or maybe you just want to do it just to practice, or see if you want to start your own Facebook group and just to see how it feels to go live or whatever. I'm open to all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to all of that. No, the rolling trays. Okay. You know what I mean? So let's not limit ourselves. Let's glow. Let's grow. Let's go. Not for real. I used to be a cheerleader, but that was back in the day. Way back in the day. But, yeah, so if y'all don't have any more questions, it's 5:56. We got about 4 more minutes. We can just chop it up. Now you got me nervous. Nervous for what? What you nervous for? We ain't nervous up in here. Well, I ain't gonna lie, because I was nervous as hell when I was planning this live. And I was nervous when I almost fell and knocked myself out because of that man knocking on my door like he was the popo. I said, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening while I'm live. Like, this is embarrassing. And I'm leaving the live in the group, so y'all gonna be able to instant replay that. See? Putting yourself out there, you are vulnerable. So, oh, you nervous about the live video? Oh, okay. Take your time. You know, it's nothing that's mandatory, but eventually, you know, if you out there using all them tools and saws and stuff that you do, you never know. Somebody might come knocking like, D, can you teach me how to do this? I want to start your Facebook group. Just something to think about. I never thought of starting a Facebook group. Like, I never thought about it. But I've been pushed to go outside of my comfort zone. And so that's why I'm here. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, ugh. I just rather type to y'all all day. Let me just type, but you know, but I do want us to, you know, I want y'all to get to know me and know who I am too. Do you have a rolling tray video? I don't. But I will. You know, that's why, like, certain things I'll ask, how would you guys like this, you know, tutorial? How would you like that tutorial? But I will put that on the list of tutorials because my plan is to try to do it every Wednesday. I was gonna call it What We Doing Wednesday. And I'm going to try to do it every Wednesday. If not, I'll do every other Wednesday because I don't want to overwhelm myself because I still have orders for my creations and I'm still, you know, doing different things. And now, girl, I have one in our what, your group? Also, since things are opening back up, like my gigs, I'm starting to get booked for my performing arts and singing and stuff like that. So I don't want to, you know, put too much on myself. And then I don't want to overpromise and under-deliver to you guys. It does push you because sometimes you have to go live. Yeah, it will push you. It will. And then the fact that you're talking to people but you can't hear them. So it's like y'all are here with me, but it's not like I'm seeing you like, yeah, girl, but you know, we here. So it's different. You know what I mean? It's different. And then if you don't have your thoughts in order, you can ramble, you can be all over the place. So you just have to kind of learn. That's why I said I like the small group. I think it's 44 of us. I really appreciate the small group because once we start growing and it's thousands of us, that can be a bit much, but I really like where we are right now. I'm not even tripping. Shoot, we'll talk offline about it. Okay. But yeah, so that's it. I had fun. I'm so glad you guys tuned in. I know it was a simple project, but I wanted to start small, you know. So there will be homework. What I would like to see is you guys create a lighter and post it in the group. And that'll probably end up being a homework giveaway. So, what should the due date be? Today is Wednesday. What if I just say it's due next Wednesday? How you guys feel about that? Homework for tonight is to create a lighter and post it in the group by next Wednesday. And then I'll do a homework giveaway. Because the giveaways to me are just basically because I want to give you guys incentives. I want to push you guys. You know what I mean? That's what's been happening to me. That's why I'm here in this Facebook group. I'm going to post the one I have to do. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I hope this helped. I hope this helped somebody. Challenge accepted. Okay, perfect. Okay. I see you guys ain't playing no games up in here with me today. That's right. Okay. So homework is due next Wednesday. Oh, well, let's see. If it's due by next Wednesday, then I guess I'll do the giveaway maybe that Friday. Somebody say it's on. Okay, I will conquer my fear of the Cricut. Girl, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you this, but I'm going to also tell you the truth. Don't have no fear. But I must say, because I'm very honest and I'm very transparent, my Cricut sat in the box for a year. I stared at that thing, and then that's when I tried my little Mickey Mouse, and that did not come out right, so I put it right back in the box, and it sat there for the remainder of a whole year. And my husband kept saying, what did you buy it for? And I was like, because I want to use it. He was like, well, use it. You know, so the best way to learn is just pull it on out, start small, you know, go on YouTube. We call it YouTube University because you can learn everything, you know, in YouTube. And then also I'll be posting more tutorials too as well. And I'm also going to be posting sublimation tutorials. So I'm not sure if you guys have sublimation printers, but sublimation, I have fallen in love with it. Yeah, a year, Regine. My thing sat in the box for a whole year. I was so intimidated by this thing. I promise you, I was so intimidated. And mine sat in the box for 6 months. I'm telling you, I was just really like, dang, because it just seemed like it was so much. And it's not really the Cricut, it's the design space. You know what I mean? My husband stays on my head. My husband be on mine too, because he like, look, you taking all this money and investing it, then you need to go ahead and utilize what you're investing in. Quit playing with yourself. If you're going to do it, do it. If not, don't. You know, scared money don't make money. Yep, been looking at YouTube. Yeah, I started off with YouTube. There's a lady named Jennifer Maker I follow on YouTube. There's a lady named UNI, that I follow on YouTube. I actually have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to be more present there. But it's so much to do, but I'm trying to be more present. And then I'll give you guys some links too, like if you have questions and if I haven't done a tutorial on it, you know, whatever. We trying to grow. Look. So that's what I do. Yeah, sublimation. I have fallen in love with sublimation. So those of you who have sublimation printers, you can look forward to that. And I also sell the blanks. So if it's something that we're doing and you don't have it, you know, and you guys will get the discount on my blanks because you're in the group. You will never pay full price. And yeah, that's it. So I'm planning for the sublimation. Scared money don't make no money. Girl, come on, girl. My husband doesn't even know I got it yet. Oh. I had to make sure my husband wasn't paying attention. I don't want him to know that I have friends that we wild out sometimes and buy stuff we ain't supposed to buy. Shh, because I had to go buy me some shoes today, and what I do to butter him up, I bought him a shirt. But anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all long, okay, because I gotta get out of here. I have a business dinner. So thank you guys again so much. If you have any questions, please feel free to post in the group. If you're making stuff, please post in the group and share, y'all. That's what the group is for. Don't be laughing at me. He just talking about some, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's it. Because now I'm starting to ramble. And I'll be on here a whole nother hour talking to y'all about a whole bunch of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with crafting. You hear me? So, again, I thank you. You ladies have a wonderful evening. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you, and I do too. And I will catch you on the next one. Okay, bye, ladies, and thank you again. All right, y'all have a wonderful night, okay? Thank you so much. And don't forget, homework is due on what? Next Wednesday. All right. Have a good night. Oh, boy. What you trying to do to me? Got my head in the clouds and I'm missing you.